So welcome back to the Arne and Carlos Butterfly Coverlet Crochet Along, part 3. Today we are going to do the big wings, the front wings. We did the little wings, the back wings last week, and the week before that we did the body and the antennae.
Yes.
So this week we're actually going to do quite a big project here. So let's start.
Let's start. So we start with the first color, like in the center of the wing, with a chain of 8.
So you chain 8.
Chain 8 and I join them in a circle. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then a slip stitch to make a ring, a circle.
And then we do 5.
You chain 5
1,
more.
2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
And then you do 3 double crochets.
3 double crochets
through the center.
Through the center.
Yeah. So that's 1.
1. Go 1 time on the needle, go through the hole, pull it through, and go through the 2 first and the 2 last.
And
one
then
more
one
time.
more. And then you
chain 2.
Chain 2, yes.
Then I chain 1 and 2. And I do a double crochet around the ring. So that's the first, or the lower part of the wing, of the center of the wing. So I turn the crochet and I chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I do 2 double crochets around the chain. So 1 and 2. Now I chain 3.
Yep.
No,
you chain
2. Chain 2. And then I do 3
double crochets.
Double crochets around the chain. 2. 3. And I turn it again and I do 5. Chain of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I do 3 double crochets around the center chain. 1, 2, and 3. And then I do chain 2, and I do a double crochet in top of the last double crochet under, which is the first one.
Okay.
When you made it. So that's the 3 chain. And then I turn it again, I chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. I do 2 double crochets around the chain again. And 2. I chain 2. And I do 2 double crochets around the chain. No, 3 double crochets around the chain. Then turn it again, and then I think it's the last one.
Yeah, so you chain 5.
So I chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do 3 double crochets around the chain in the middle. 1, 2, 3, and I chain 2 and do 1 double crochet in top of the last one in the row under. That's always hard. Like this, then you cut the yarn and pull it through last stitch. So that's the first color. Now we have to do the second color, which is green. Then I start in the circle where I started the first color. I put green. Then I chain 3 around that circle, and then I do 2 double crochets. And these 3 double crochets together are then crocheted together.
Okay.
On the last stitch. That's the SL, CL.
Yeah, the cluster.
So I do 1, 2, 3, then a double crochet around the chain, 1 more around the chain, and then I have 3 stitches on the needle. Then I put them together on the last stitch, and that's the cluster. Then I have to make 1 more cluster around that circle, but in between I need, how many chain stitches was it?
That's a good question.
3,
4.
4. And then I make 3 more of the double crochets, but I'm not finishing them. I just pull the yarn through the 2 first, and I leave all these stitches on the needle. So now it's 4 on the needle, and now I finish the DC
double crochet
CL
cluster.
After the cluster,
Yep.
you chain 3, you do 3 more double crochets around the next chain, but not in cluster, or you don't crochet these together. This is just these 3. Then you do chain 3 and 3 more around the next chain.
I think you might be going a little too fast again.
Okay, sorry. So, and 1 more. And 1 more. When you come to the corner of the wing, you do chain 3.
Okay, so chain 3.
You do 3 double crochets.
Yeah, maybe you should show them a little bit slower. It's 1. There's another double crochet there. And if you still think it's too fast, you can always just go to our website at arnecarlos.com, and the written pattern will be there every week. With this crochet along, we're posting a new part of the pattern. So everything that we're doing here, you will be able to read it in peace and quiet, relaxing with your cup of tea, and you should be okay. We're trying as much as we can to show you slowly.
And I'm still on the corner.
Yeah, and you're still in the corner.
I made a group of 3 double crochets, but it's the corner. So now I chain 4.
Okay, so let's do that slowly as well.
4. And another group of double crochets around the same chain.
So slowly.
So that's the first corner. Then I do a chain of 3, 2, 3. Then in the next corner I do exactly the same. 2 groups of 3 double crochets with chain 4 in between the groups.
Let's see if we can show that slowly.
Slow. So 1 time on the needle, go into the hole, pull the yarn through, pull it through the 2 first stitches and the 2 last stitches. That's the first double crochet.
And then you do 2 more, right?
Yeah. So one time on the needle, go through the hole, pull it through the yarn, go through the 2 first on the needle, the 2 last on the needle, and you have the second double crochet.
And one more.
One time on the needle, you go through the hole, pull the yarn through the 2 first stitches and to the 2 last.
Yeah.
That's the group
Perfect.
of 3 double crochets, and then you do a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one more group in the corner to make the corner. One time on the needle, go through the hole, pull the yarn through the 2 first stitches on the needle and the 2 last one, and you have the second double crochet. One time on the needle, you go through the hole, pull the yarn through the hole, pull the yarn through the 2 first on the needle, the 2 last on the needle, and you have 3 double crochet.
Great. And
Then
you just keep doing that.
Now you do 3, chain of 3, because now you're on the side of the wing. You go to the next hole and you make a group of 3 double crochets. Like this. And then you do 3 chain 3.
And now it's time to finish off the one.
And then you do, in the last hole, you do another group of 3 double crochets. And then you end with the chain 3 and a slip stitch in top of the first group of double crocheted together. Cut the yarn
And pull.
it through the last stitch. Then
And now we've got 2 wings.
you're ready for the next color.
Let's see this, the other one.
So it will be like that. Should we use blue again?
Yeah, why not? We're taking
Or
the colors very randomly,
red.
whatever fits. No, we've done red here. We should do another color. Why don't we just do the blue?
The blue. When we start the third color on the big wing, again we start like in the bottom of the wing on this side by crocheting around the chain of, was it chain of 4? In between these 2 groups. You can all block this yarn. Hi, Freya. So I do a chain of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And then I do 2 double crochets, but this is not finished, so I just stop when I have 2 stitches on the needle, and then I do the third one. Pull it through the hole, pull it through the 2 first. Then I have 3 on the needle.
Okay.
Then I do the cluster.
Yeah.
So in this corner I need 3 of these clusters.
Yeah.
So, and then I've chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I do another one, another cluster
Of double crochets.
of
right?
double
Yeah.
crochets. Like this. Then I chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then I do the third double crochet cluster. 1, the second one, just pull it through the 2 first and leave the stitch on the needle, and then the last one, pull it through, pull the yarn through the 2 first, and then I have 4 stitches on the needle. Then I do the cluster, pull them together like this. Then I go on crocheting on the sides with 3 double crochets around each chain, and I think it was 3 chains in between.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, Then 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain of 3, and another one. Can I go quicker now?
Yeah, I think we can fast forward a little bit since it's
2,
the same.
3.
You're doing the same now, so.
And then in the corner, we are doing the 3 double crochets, and then I think it was 4, and then 3. Yes, so 1, 2, 3. I do the first group in the corner. That's the first double crochet, second double crochet, and the third double crochet. Then I chain 4 to shape the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then another group of 3 around the same chain. Hej Freja. Sällskapssjuk. Then I done the corner, and then I do a chain of 3 and 3 double crochets in the middle. Then I done a group of 3 double crochets in the center. Then I do 3 more chain, 3, and then in the next corner I do the same as in the first corner. So I do 3 double crochets, then I chain 4, and then I do 3 double crochets. Again, around the same. The same chain. Then I end it with 3 chain of 3 and 3 double crochets in around each of these chains in green. Then this round is finished. Okay, so I end this round with chain 3, and then a slip stitch in top of the first group. Then it looks like this. And now it's time to put it together with the body.
Okay, so we've got the first wing is done. Arne has done it and it's here.
Second one is coming.
Second one is on its way. It's basically, or actually it's exactly the same as the first wing. So all you need to do now is practice this round, going around the wing with the third color. So you do 3 colors. And you need 2 wings for the butterfly. And the attachment of the large wings, which is going to be the shape of the butterfly like this. This is also quite a complicated step. So we have decided to do that in an episode on its own next time. So in the meantime, you can just do the wings, practice them, and next week we will get this put together like this.
And the third color on the wing, you use that for 2 rounds. So you don't have to cut the yarn when you're done.
Yeah.
The first one in blue. Just leave the yarn, don't cut it, because you need it for the attachment.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we will be back next week with more. And in the meantime, remember, you can get all of this on our website. The written pattern is there. There's step-by-step pictures as well. So enjoy. Bye.
Bye.